Yes, me Spurs family and football fans in general. After the intro, I will be talking things Premier League, a little bit of Tottenham, but mainly my thoughts on the up-and-coming Premier League season. So the 25-26 Premier League predictions. Roll the intro and let's crack on. So yes guys, if you are new to my channel and you've never ever seen my videos before, let alone come across my channel, please hit that subscribe button, smash a like, have your say in the comment section, and please keep notifications on so when I do upload a brand new video, you will hear it first. So let's crack on, come on. So yes guys, my thoughts on the up and coming Premier League season, which kicks off very shortly. So obviously you're probably going to guess this one in first. I'm going to go with Liverpool. Obviously, they won the Premier League season last season, and they, from what I remember, they literally blew away with it. Like last season, right? Liverpool, obviously 38 games, 25 wins, 9 draws, only 4 losses, 84 points. You know, they smashed it, Liverpool. They smashed it, and they've only gone and got themselves even stronger. Obviously, Kirkes from Bournemouth. Sorry if I can't pronounce this guy's name. Vritz, midfielder striker, roughly. I'm sure he's a midfielder. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comment section. Frimpong as well, their defender. This one's obviously a question mark alongside the other one, obviously. So the first one is Alexander Isak. Is he going to leave Newcastle? He's obviously thrown his toys out the pram and wants to leave Newcastle. So that's all up in the air at the moment, as well as Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi as well. And they literally want everyone, don't they? It's ridiculous. Obviously, the other signing they got was Etatike. Brilliant striker for Frankfurt last season and beyond. But honestly, they've gone all out to get everyone. They want everyone, and I just see it again. Liverpool gonna go all out and literally dominate the Premier League. I really do. Up next, I have gone with Chelsea to potentially finish second. They finished 4th last season. So they finished 4th. Wins 20. They drew 9. They only lost 9 and finished on 69 points last season. So I see them getting stronger. Look, if you're going to ask me why are you picking second? I've seen a few of their friendlies, especially when they played in the Club World Cup. They brushed teams aside, especially Paris Saint-Germain, who obviously Tottenham lost to in pens, but Paris Saint-Germain are a force. They are elite, and Chelsea, they literally brushed them aside in the Club World Cup. Brushed them aside, 3-0 if I remember rightly. And they're only getting stronger as well. They're only getting stronger. Look, João Pedro from Brighton, obviously. Liam Delap, who they got from Ipswich. Jamie Gittens from Borussia Dortmund, if I remember rightly. Xavi Simons, that's a big question mark there. Obviously, he's been linked with quite a few Premier League teams, Tottenham being one of them. And the other one they brought in, the young Brazilian kid, who obviously was shining in the Club World Cup for his team, his Brazilian team. Estevo William. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, man. I'm awful with names. But this kid, striker, I believe, but massive potential, man. Honestly, Chelsea are going to be some team to watch this coming season, guaranteed. So up next, in third, I've gone with Manchester City. Obviously, they've made a few signings as well. Aït-Nouri from Wolves. Serki from Lyon. Obviously, there's a few other names there. Obviously, they've let players go like Jack Grealish, with one of the names they've let go. But yeah, man, I see Man City finishing third there. Now, this one might make you laugh. I've gone with Arsenal. Well, it's a toss-up between Arsenal and Spurs. So I've gone with Arsenal at the moment to finish fourth. You're probably thinking, Flicks, man, you're deluded. Yeah, I know. But that's my thoughts anyway. Look, yeah, I could say you could say they've gone strong. They've gone strong up top. They've got Victor Gyökeres, who only a few years ago was let go by Brighton, wasn't even given a chance in the Premier League. He'd even played Championship football with Coventry. You know what I mean? And obviously he shone out in Lisbon in Portugal, banging in goals left, right and centre. Now he's an Arsenal boy. So obviously they've got him as well as Christian Norgard from Brentford. And another player that comes to my head quickly is Zubimendi. So yeah, okay, yeah, you could say they have got stronger, but there's a big but. The pressure is on Mikel Arteta big time. Big time. He's been at Arsenal for a number of seasons now. He's not delivered any silverware for the Gunners. So this is going to be massive pressure on Arteta this season. So it's going to be interesting for sure. Up next, my team, Tottenham Hotspur. So this is a massive toss-up between 4th and 5th. So at the moment, I've gone with Tottenham to finish 5th. So our signings, Kota Taiki, a young Japanese centre-back. Massive potential from what I've seen. Luka Vujkovic, can't really pronounce his name, man. He was out on loan last season. Young kid, Croatian, I believe. Massive potential. I've seen clips of him playing in Tottenham friendlies just gone. Another one that's come in on loan for a season-long loan, that is João Paulinho. He's had massive experience already playing for Fulham in the Premier League and wasn't really given a chance, I believe, with Bayern Munich. So, brilliant signing there for us. Mohamed Kudus as well, who's literally shone, especially against Paris Saint-Germain only a few days ago in the it's Super Cup, sorry. Super Cup, man. And again, loads of Premier League experience coming from West Ham. Now, these two, obviously, big question marks yet. And this is also why I've gone with 4th, maybe 5th. Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace. It's looking more likely now he wants Tottenham over Arsenal. So if that is true, come on. And Savinho from Man City. Again, that's a big question mark there. If we can get both or at least one of them. If I'm going to choose one, I want Eberechi Eze, man. He's phenomenal. And again, vast Premier League experience there. In 6th, I've gone with Newcastle. Even if they do lose Isaac, I'm still going to go with them to finish 6th. Newcastle have been very unlucky when it comes to signing players this season. They've gone all out to get everyone and they just get let down. That player's just gone to join so-and-so. That other player's gone to join another team. They've been very unlucky, man. But it's on the cards that they're going to raid Brentford with another player because players are leaving Brentford left, right and centre. So this one is Yoann Wissa, who again was linked with Spurs. So it's looking likely now Wissa's going to be joining Newcastle. Jacob Ramsey has obviously left Aston Villa to join Newcastle. Anthony Elanga as another player, good player that's left Nottingham Forest to join the Geordies. So Newcastle to finish 6th. Up next in 7th, we've got Aston Villa. Unai Emery's, he's done a phenomenal job with Villa. Last season, where did they finish last season? They finished 6th. I'm going to go with, 7th, man. 7th place this season coming. It all depends if Ollie Watkins leaves. Does he stay? Does he go? Yeah, man, we will see on that one. But at the moment, I've gone with Aston Villa to finish 7th. 7th, sorry. Nottingham Forest, I've gone with an 8th place to finish. Obviously, Anthony Elanga's gone. Obviously, a few others there. Obviously, last season, they were very unlucky not to finish in the Champions League spots because they was way up there for the majority of the season. And then just towards the end of it, they slipped down to 7th. And yeah, man, I've gone with an 8th place finish there. for Nottingham Forest there. Man United, I hate to say it, I can see them having a slightly better season. Like I said, I hate to say it, but with no European football this coming season, how they've gone out to get all these players, I do not know. Sesko, Brian Mbeumo, who Mbeumo was linked with Tottenham, and Cunha from Wolves. And they're still linked with certain players like Donnarumma. Again, why would he want to go there? They've got no European football. I know Man United are a big name, yeah. Big history, yes. But they're in crisis right now. You know what I mean? They're bored, their manager, they've got a lot of pressure on them, man, to compared to where they finished last season. You know what I mean? I know I'm not one to talk because obviously Tottenham were they finished 17th. I know we got silverware at the end of it, but Man United, they finished 15th. Only 11 wins, 18 losses, 18 defeats. Jesus! Up next, in 10th, I've gone with Everton. They've got their brand new backyard to play in now, and they've bought it. Well, no, I was going to say they bought him, but they ain't. They've got him on loan. Who I was actually hoping he would join Tottenham. Is Jack Grealish. This was a big surprise to me, and I'm sure I can't be the only one saying that. Jack Grealish on loan from Man City to Everton this coming season that's massive for Everton, man. Not only that, it's very, very big. And for Jack Grealish himself, obviously the World Cup only around the corner now. He's got his chance to prove himself, and others obviously. You know, he's a phenomenal player. Phenomenal player, Jack Grealish. So that is a very good signing for them. In 11th, I've gone with Brighton. Obviously, João Pedro's gone, along with a few other players there. 12th place, I've gone with Crystal Palace. Now, it's on the cards that Eze is going to leave Crystal Palace. As well as, again, a potential move away from Palace is Guy as well. If they lose them, or at least one of them, then, you know, there's big shoes to fill there, definitely. Palace last season obviously finished 12th. So funny enough, I didn't even know that. I've gone with 12th place finish again, straight up. And then again, in 13th, I've gone with Fulham. 14th, I've gone with Bournemouth. Obviously, they've lost a lot of players. Ariza Balaga, who was there for a season, I believe. Huijsen, who's gone to Real Madrid. And Kirk is another player that's left Bournemouth. So they've lost a lot of players. So let me quickly see where Bournemouth finished last season. They finished 9th last season. Only 12 defeats, 15 wins. So they had a remarkable season, Bournemouth last season. But this season, 14th. Yeah, man, we will see, man. You never know. Up next in 15th, I have gone with West Ham to finish 15th. Last season, let me quickly check. West Ham, they finished 14th. So there you go. I'm not far off that. And I didn't even know that. Wasn't even comparing to last season's table, trust me. So yeah, West Ham to finish 15th there. Obviously, they've lost Mohamed Kudus. Very good player for West Ham. And yeah, straight up, West Ham to finish 15th there. The new boys, well, it's not so much new boys. They've been a yo-yo side for a number of seasons. And that's Burnley. I've gone with Burnley to finish 16th. Now, we all know the past 2, maybe 3 seasons now, teams that have come up from the Championship have literally gone straight down. But this season, I can't see that happening. So Burnley are going to finish 16th, in my opinion. Got a massive signing there in Kyle Walker, who for me has still got it in him. So that's a big signing there for Burnley. And Scotty Parker, definitely. And they had a remarkable season in the Championship. I know the Championship compared to the Premier League is a whole different ball game, but they completely smashed it in the Championship last season. So Burnley going to stay up, in my opinion, and they're going to finish 16th. In 17th place finish is Brentford. Now you're going to ask me why. Now, come on, you've only got to look at the players that have gone. Christian Norgard, central midfielder, gone. Brian Mbeumo, who banged in, I believe, 2019 Premier League goals last season, gone. On the cards to leave as well is Johan Wissa, who, from my understanding, he wants Newcastle. If they lose him as well, that's 19 Premier League goals gone, because that's what he banged in last season. 19 Premier League goals gone. You know what I mean? So, Brentford there to finish 17th. And let me just quickly check where Brentford finished last season. Brentford finished 10th. 14 losses, 16 wins. So they finished 10th. So that's going to take some doing to at least finish anywhere near 10th finish with those boys gone. Up next in a relegation battle now is Wolves. They've obviously lost Cunha, Aït-Nouri. My understanding, they've not really got in anyone to replace them boys. Obviously, last season, they scraped it along with us. They finished 16th. 16th, and they had 20 defeats, 20 losses, man. 20 losses. So I can see them boys being in a relegation battle. Up next in 19th is Leeds. Obviously, they've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin on a free, who left Everton on a free. I can see Leeds going straight down. And in 20th, that only leaves Sunderland. Again, the new boys who have been in the Championship for a number of seasons now are back in the top flight, but I can see them going straight down. Even though they've got Granit Xhaka and Jordan Henderson, who, I'm not going to lie, phenomenal signings for them, but I can see it not being enough. Saying that, they've brought in, from my understanding, they've brought in a whole new starting 11. But is that team going to gel? How is their management gonna solve that situation? They've brought in so many players, but it's going to be an interesting Premier League season. I'm sure of it. So here we are, guys and girls. That is my thoughts on the up and coming Premier League season. Please hit us up on your thoughts. Please, come on, let's hear your thoughts. You must think I'm deluded right now. Tottenham to finish 4th, maybe 5th. Look, Tottenham are definitely going to have a much better Premier League season. We can't finish 17th. No way can we finish 17th with 22 losses and only 11 wins. Yeah, I know we got a trophy at the end of it, but come on. We're going to have a much better season. And especially under Thomas Frank, phenomenal manager. We've all seen what he's done at Brentford. But yeah, man, that's enough from me, because I can waffle on all day long. But come on, like I said, let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. Where do you think your team will finish? Let's hear it. Hit us up in the comments. So, yeah, man, let's welcome the new Premier League season. It's going to be a bumpy ride for everyone, I'm sure of it. So, yeah, man, that's enough from me. And as always, up Spurs, come on.